Hello Infinite Creators. Today I want to share with you my first experience with San Pedro, or Abuelo Wachuma, the grandfather Wachuma medicine that I did together with Bolivian shamans who shared with us the ancient ritual, a high quality cactus that was grown in the area of Lake Titicaca, which is one of the powerful chakras of the earth. And they shared the knowledge, the culture, and understanding that comes with the medicine and the ritual. And this understanding was the deeper understanding of spirit, the grand spirit. To my knowledge, the culture of that area, Bolivia, can be traced all the way to Atlanteans and the civilization of Mu, which is very ancient cultures with pure knowledge of the energy of vibration, of the structure of the universe. And so through the rituals, this knowledge is delivered with help of medicine so precisely and so powerfully that it's very important to do the ritual with the shaman together with the medicine. I tried to take this medicine once by myself, but it was kind of like not given to me. It was, severed by the universe, and I'm grateful because when it was administered the correct way, I understood that if I would be doing it by myself, I could be really, really lost in this experience. So with such powerful medicine as mescaline, it's important to have the really good guidance. So, Abuelo Wachuma, Abuelo Tabaco, mi nombre es Anya, and this was my experience with the medicine. As we took the medicine, we all, about 25 people, was first walking clockwise in a big circle, and the shamans was singing the prayers and songs and chants with a variety of instruments, guiding the journey with the music. He says the music was like a rope which not allow you to get lost, but the rope which brings you and guides you through the ceremony, through your experience. And so the music and chants was sung throughout the ritual. And so we was walking clockwise for hours. And the whole trip lasts with this medicine. It's a very long and very deep journey, probably like 6 to 8 hours. Actually longer, because the next day I still felt the effects of it, more mild now. But peaking for like 6 to 8 hours easily. And so as we were walking in a circle and sometimes resting on altars, where the altar of the moon, altar of the sun, altar of the earth to the north, and altar of the wind to the west, I believe. And so if we would get tired, we would rest at an altar which would call us. This is a dream catcher on the altar of the sun, and the colors of this is precise because this is the colors that I saw in the sacred space, sacred geometry of the space, which is a web. The colors I saw was specifically yellow and purple, so this is not accidental. This is actually what you see when you see energy of the sun. This tree was the altar for the moon, and we adorned it with some white flowers and a jar of water to represent moon energy. It was very emotionally cleansing place where people would come to I guess access their deeper emotions. This was the altar to the ancestors, where people placed the pictures of the elderlies on these rocks. But to me, honestly, the rocks themselves are the ancestors, these ancient beings, the consciousness of the earth. We put the pictures of our ancestors to clear the ancestral trauma which we carry, all of us. And that was one of the powerful work of this ritual, is to working with the ancestors. So as we were walking the circle, I was having breakthroughs. First of all, intense ego death. The mind shifts to a completely different space. And my biggest breakthrough was experiencing myself, as a grand spirit, as the power of that spirit, that I opened myself with the help of medicine to. So now I became that being of crystallized, pure power, pure energy. And that felt so like almost uncomfortable, because I rarely experienced myself on that level with such intensity of my spirit. I work a lot with the soul, and I love it. And soul is something so sweet, and I established really strong connection with the soul, but I've never really traveled to the realms of my spirit with such clarity. And so the gift of the Abuelo Wachuma, the San Pedro, was knowing and understanding who am I as pure spirit. And I held that experience for my entire journey, every moment in awe of how it is to be in that state. It's like the medicine gives you almost like a glimpse of our future development, and it takes you to the higher realms where we will eventually exist as we exist now, like normal. It will feel normal for us to be such an open channel through this pure energy, But the medicine opens the channel temporarily so wide that, like, the intensity of this experience is phenomenal, extraordinary, it's grand. And after, like now, which is like 2 or 3 days later, the ritual, I gain the knowledge, and I know this knowledge will stay, is staying with me forever. Because even though I subsided to to my original ability to receive the energy, the memory is there, but also I did get widened. I did get a little open, a little bit more. And that state of openness, I know it will stay with me. And with meditation now, with my advanced meditation method that I practice every day, you can find it on my website. It's based on Kundalini yoga. It's Kundalini yoga practice, basically. I can maintain such a degree of receiving, or being a vessel of this energy at a high intensity now. And now I can be a more effective healer. I can channel even better. My meditation after the ritual went up a notch of intensity, clarity, and blissfulness. Like I felt I was already, during my meditations, going to some levels of samadhi, but now it's more intense. It's like it was an upgrade, basically. It was a spiritual upgrade, which if I would do it without the ritual and medicine, would take me longer to get there, but it was like accelerated process, basically. And so another amazing gift was that clarity of the mind, and I asked for clarity. When I set my intention for the ritual, I said I want more clarity. And now it's easier for me to see things as they truly are. Like I look at the person and know exactly what's going on with that person. And again, for me as a healer, this is very important because I can go to the roots of the problem right away, cut through all this bullshit and, you know, the games of the mind, cut through all of it and go right to the seed of some kind of disorder or confusion that the person has, whether it's a confusion in the body, confusion in emotional confusion or mental confusion. It all starts with mental, obviously, and that's why I was asking for the mental clarity, and I have received more of it. I am not gonna say that I am completely crystallized in my in my third eye, but I start to see better with this eye. Gracias, Abuela Wachuma and Abuela Tabaco. Again, we did a little bit of rape during the ceremony, which is a medicine of tobacco, and that gave me like a little, even like a boost, like a little shift during the ceremony too. So that's why we thank the two medicines, the tobacco and the San Pedro Wachuma. They call it Wachuma in this area. So if a spirit calls you, I highly recommend you doing the medicines such as San Pedro, ayahuasca, mushrooms, because they truly bring you to different realms of the self. And all we experience always is the selves in different levels of consciousness. Oh, another amazing experience for me and realization was understanding that I know nothing. And that because everything always changes. And the best way for me to be is to be like a child, always asking, what is this? What is this? What is this? Looking at the world with curiosity of a child. And when I'm asking, the world shows me the answer. This is what it is, and this is how it can be, and this is what shows up. And so the world always unfolding. So you cannot say this is how it is, because a split second later, it's already different and different again. So to me, this understanding gave me such a freshness of my being and existence here, and gave me eyes to see the beauty of the world, the existence that's always new, the freshness of it, in which you can never be bored, because everything is always, you just ask, and it's, you know, how's it to be a multimillionaire? This is how, and the world will show you. What is this love? And the world will show you. What is pain? And the world will show you. What is, you just keep asking, what is beauty? And the world will show you. And you can always keep exploring. And this is a process of the one infinite creator. This is the process of the creator knowing yourself. And so I realized that through this process, the creator knows itself. And when the world is showing me something, truly it's me showing me that, because I am the creator. And so in this process, I'm learning about myself. Who am I? Who am I in a state of love? Boom. Who am I in a state of pain? Boom. Who am I in a state of poverty? Here it is. Who am I in a state of wealth? Here it is. Who am I in a state of joy? And it's shown again. And, you know, the mind of the God is curious about itself, because God wants to know itself. And through us, this is possible in physical realm. And to remember this original reason for existence and experience it again and be in it, that was extremely refreshing. So that was my experience. After the ritual, everyone shared their own, and every person's experience was vastly unique, completely different. Yet every experience also showed me about my experience, because there were so many breakthroughs during the ritual that I can't even recall all of them, but people, when they was talking, it's like they were putting puzzles together of my own experience. And so as a collective experience, we all was a representative of all humanities. All these 25 people were representatives of different aspects of me, different aspects of humanity that keep showing me about myself. And this is how the world show you about yourself all the time, through all the people around you, through all the environments around you, through everything that happens around you, with you, and everything that you experience. And that created such a feeling of unity and oneness, that truly we are all one, with the different puzzles of the one, experiencing the reality in our all unique ways to create the entire mosaic of the existence as a whole. And that was also profound. I mean, the whole thing was profound. And the shaman Waira, with such gentleness, such depth, he was guiding the entire process. I mean, this guy is on a different level. It's so connected. Coming from the lineage of shamans, he knows what I don't know for sure, but he's so eager to share and show it. So, and I'm so grateful for this experience and for this guidance. So thank you, Waira. So guys, yes, that's all I can share today about this profound experience. I highly recommend, because by healing ourselves, we do heal humanity. We heal our past, we heal our past generations, we heal our lineage. And so it takes lots of balls to do this work. Lots of people are scared because you will see a lot, and it takes real strength of your own spirit to go that deep, but that work has to be done. And if your spirit calls you, again, if you feel a calling, listen to the calling, don't listen to the fears, and plunge yourself. And in the process and on the other side, you will gain such a gift. Such a gift. Like, I had no idea how it's gonna be, what's gonna happen. My friends was asking me, so tell me what about this thing before, like like, what's the plan? And I'm like, I have no idea. I only know that I have to show up for it, and that's all. And I did, and I'm so happy that I did. So thank you for watching, and go where the journey takes you, okay? I'll see you in the next video. Bye.